first full day of fall and officially time to bring out the pumpkin-flavored everything. It's a trend that has been growing more and more popular over the past few years, starting out in candy, desserts, and drinks, but expanding to pretty much every type of food. We've got Chef Joel in with us this morning with some unique ways to infuse your food with the taste of fall, and it is smelling so good in here this morning.
Yeah, nothing like onions and garlic to start the morning off is what I always say. Forget the cinnamon, give me onions and garlic.
Yeah, right into it, right?
Well, happy fall.
Yes, happy fall.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
It does. Finally, right? I feel like it was so warm forever there.
I'd love to have it hot again for another couple of weeks, but I'll take it. I'm from Wisconsin, and I'll take anything we get because that's what we're stuck with anyway.
You bet.
But all things pumpkin, you're right, it's in everything these days. It's pervasive, or it's in everything as a good way as well. I tend to I love pumpkin, but not so much the pumpkin spices. When they call it pumpkin and it tastes like pumpkin spice, that's different than pumpkin. So we have a really nice pasta dish that we're making today, and we have right in this pot right here some onions, some garlic, and if you go ahead, this is some Italian sausage that was cooked.
Okay.
Go ahead and stir that if you would. One of my pet peeves is when you see people on shows and they dump stuff and they leave stuff in their containers. So we're gonna
get it all in there.
Usually they brought it, so use it all. So onions, garlic, and there's some stock in there. We're gonna add some pasta. No, it's not the most glamorous. It's just some cooked pasta.
Does it matter what kind of pasta?
Not at all. Whole wheat pasta, anything you want. You could skip the sausage. You could put it in mushrooms. You could do all sorts of different things. And this is a whole bunch of cheese because it's Wisconsin.
It's Wisconsin. You gotta have the cheese.
So it's mozzarella and Parmesan and cheddar, all blended in there. We're going to dump it all in there, and I'm going to add some more pasta.
I like it extra cheesy.
Oh, I know. This is a cheesy. It shouldn't be too hot there.
No, we're good.
Cheesy, let's add a little bit more pasta just to give it the right ratio. I wasn't sure, so I am leaving a little bit of pasta. I'm going back on what I said.
It's all about your eye, right? You can make it how you want it.
It is, but that was the sausage I wanted to use. So yeah, stir that up really good. And the secret ingredient here is this Cucina Antica Tuscany pumpkin sauce. It's wonderful. It's a really, really nice flavor without being cloying like I was talking about. It's natural. And I'm just going to dump a bunch. Look at that. Now you could bake this as well. Like I said, you could add mushrooms to this, or skip the pasta. Skip the sausage. You could add spinach to it, chunks of cooked pumpkin, roasted pumpkin, and it's just delicious. You don't have to bake it. You could put it in a pan and bake it, but it's delicious just like this. And once the cheese melts, that's pretty much it.
That's super simple.
It is.
And you were saying, too, like, you know, if there's some ingredient that you don't want, you can make it your own, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Personalize it. So you could also have the sausage on the side if you wanted to take some out, if you had a vegetarian coming over, or you could have meat. There's always ways to accommodate guests these days, especially if you like to entertain and want your guests to be happy.
Awesome. And you've got the finished product over there?
I do, and I warmed it up. The thing, when you make it ahead of time, it will kind of stiffen up on you a little bit, so you want to warm it up, and if you do need to add a little bit of a little bit more stock to it to get it viscous so that it's not too dry, definitely add a little bit more liquid to it.
Well, as I try this, or how can people reach out to you?
Hemmachef.com. Chef@hemmachef.com is my email, and it's hemmachef.com. We got a lot of cooking classes coming up this fall. I'm doing a series of classes coming up at Smoky Supper Club, and I'm just delighted to be doing a lot of stuff here in Madison.
That is excellent, Joel.
Awesome.
Very good. All right, thanks so much for joining us. Now I have to speak again. And again, you can find some of these pumpkin products used this morning at Whole Foods, Target, Hy-Vee, and on the Willie Street Co-op. I'm talking with my...
That's all right.
My mouth is full. All right, time right now is 7:45.